Let's talk about that moment. 2 weeks before finals, when the pressure starts to build and you realize just how much is left to do. The days on the calendar seem to speed up, and every tick of the clock feels heavier than the last. You're staring at a mountain of books, feeling buried alive under the weight of expectations, deadlines, and the sheer volume of material you need to cover. It's like being trapped in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you seem to sink. The pressure is real. Every unread chapter, every forgotten formula, every expectation from teachers, parents, and even yourself. It all piles up, creating a storm of anxiety in your mind. You start to doubt yourself, comparing your struggle to others who seem calm and prepared. It feels like everyone else has it together, while you're barely keeping your head above water. This is where exam stress begins, and panic replaces productivity. Suddenly, your to-do list looks impossible, and motivation slips away. But here's the truth. It's not about being smart or lazy. Most of us are just using the wrong tools, following outdated advice, or copying what worked for someone else. Imagine trying to chop down a tree with a butter knife. No matter how hard you try, it's not your strength. It's the tool that's holding you back. The way we're taught to study is often like that butter knife. Lots of effort, but barely any progress. It's frustrating, exhausting, and it makes you question your abilities. But what if you could change the tool? What if you could swap frustration for confidence and confusion for clarity? This isn't just another list of study tips. It's a system upgrade. We're going to rethink how you approach exams from the ground up. We'll swap the butter knife for a sharp axe, a new mindset, a new approach, and the right strategies to match your goals. You'll learn how to cut through your syllabus, manage your time, and truly conquer your exams with less stress and more confidence. Let's turn that feeling of being buried into standing on top of the world, ready for anything. Let's begin this journey together. Be honest. How do you usually study? Do you find yourself just sitting with your books, hoping that reading and rereading will make everything stick? The night before an exam, you might read, highlight, maybe reread notes or watch a video, thinking you're covering all your bases. It feels like you're putting in the work, but here's the catch. It feels productive, but it's actually passive learning. Information just washes over you, barely sticking to your memory. This creates an illusion of competence. You recognize the material, but that's not the same as truly understanding it. Familiarity isn't knowledge. It's like listening to a song 100 times but not knowing the lyrics by heart. You know the tune, but can't sing along when it matters. Passive learning is like watching a cricket match from the stands. You see the game, but you're not actually playing or learning the skills yourself. To truly learn, you have to get on the field. You need to be an active participant, not just a bystander. Cramming fills your short-term memory, but when the exam asks you to explain or apply, your mind goes blank. The knowledge just isn't there. The information was never truly learned, just temporarily stored, slipping away as soon as you need it most. Passive learning is exhausting, inefficient, and the main cause of exam panic. You end up tired, stressed, and unprepared. If you want real results, you need to stop being a spectator. Step up and take charge of your learning journey. It's time to become an active participant in your own education. Only then will you truly understand and remember what you learn. Let's break the passive learning trap together. Here's how you can start making your study sessions truly effective. If being a spectator doesn't work, what does? Most students spend years just watching, reading, and listening, hoping the information will magically stick. But passive learning rarely leads to real mastery or confidence. Become the player. Embrace active learning. Step into the arena and take charge of your own progress, rather than waiting for knowledge to come to you. Active learning means engaging with the material. Ask questions, summarize in your own words, pull information from your brain. Don't just read. Challenge yourself to recall, explain, and connect ideas. This shift is the most powerful change you can make. It transforms you from a passive observer into an active participant in your education. Science backs it up. Retrieval practice strengthens your memory, like forging a path through tall grass until it's a clear trail. Each time you recall, the path gets easier to walk. Active recall builds superhighways in your brain, making information easy to access. The more you practice, the faster and more reliable these mental routes become. It's not just about memorization, it's about understanding. When you actively engage, you see how concepts fit together, and learning becomes meaningful. When you try to explain or solve problems, you find your knowledge gaps. That's valuable feedback. It shows you exactly where to focus your efforts next. Studying becomes targeted and strategic, not overwhelming. You're not just reviewing everything, you're zeroing in on what matters most. With active learning, you're no longer a victim of your syllabus. You're the hero of your journey. You set the pace, you choose the path, and you conquer challenges head-on. It's more challenging, but the payoff is huge. Long-term retention, deep understanding, and real confidence. You'll feel the difference not just in your grades, but in your mindset. You walk into the exam hall knowing you've mastered the material. You're prepared for anything because you've built your knowledge from the ground up. Stop hoping information will stick. Start building your knowledge brick by brick. Let's get practical and turn you into the hero of your own studies. Our first tool, flashcards, supercharged. Don't just copy definitions. After studying, put your book away and write a question on one side, your answer in your own words on the other. Rephrasing forces your brain to process and reconstruct information. For example, how do plants use sunlight to create food? Then answer simply, as if explaining to a friend. Now use spaced repetition. Sort cards into piles. Mastered, so-so, no clue. Review no clue daily, so-so every few days, mastered weekly. This targets your weak spots and saves time. Flashcards combine active recall and spaced repetition, moving info from shaky short-term to solid long-term memory. Use them for vocab, dates, formulas, anything. Stop just reading notes, start questioning your brain. Build your flashcard decks, use spaced repetition, and watch your recall skyrocket. This is memory training, not just studying. Next up, the Feynman Technique, a cheat code for deep understanding. The test: can you explain a concept simply, as if to a child? Step 1. Pick a concept and write its name at the top of a blank page. Step 2. Explain it in your own words, using simple language and analogies. If you get stuck or use jargon, you've found a gap. Circle it. Go back, study that part, and fill in the gap. Step 3. Refine your explanation, making it clearer and simpler. For example, Newton's first law. Things keep doing what they're doing unless something changes. Use analogies, like when a car stops suddenly, your body wants to keep moving. This process exposes what you don't know and builds true understanding. Don't just memorize, teach it simply. The Feynman Technique transforms tough subjects into something you truly get. Try it with your hardest topic. The final weapon: practice tests. The ultimate exam simulator. Think of them as dress rehearsals for the real thing. Don't avoid them out of fear. Use them as diagnostic tools. Simulate real exam conditions. Quiet room, timer, no notes. This trains your focus, time management, and ability to perform under pressure. Afterward, grade yourself honestly. Log every mistake and why it happened. Was it a careless error, a misunderstanding, or a knowledge gap? Use this error log to guide your next study sessions. 2 or 3 full-length practice tests before the exam build confidence and eliminate surprises. Practice tests turn anxiety into action. Walk into your exam prepared, calm, and in control. Make them a non-negotiable part of your prep. None of these techniques matter if you can't focus. In a world of distractions, focus is a superpower. Enter the Pomodoro Technique. 25 minutes of focused work, 5-minute break. Pick a task, set a timer, and work with 0 interruptions. When the timer rings, stop. Take a real break, not a scroll through social media. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break. This method breaks big tasks into manageable chunks, making it easier to start and sustain momentum. It trains your brain for intense, short bursts of focus, far more effective than marathon sessions. Use Pomodoro to conquer procrastination and distractions. Build your study sessions around these focused sprints. You'll get more done in less time, and with less stress. Try it for your next study session. The best study hacks are useless without a strong foundation: your health. Don't sacrifice sleep for study. Your brain needs 7-9 hours to consolidate memories. Sleep is when your brain organizes and strengthens what you've learned. Next, move your body. Exercise boosts blood flow, reduces stress, and sharpens your mind. You don't need a gym. Walk, stretch, dance, or do yoga. Finally, unplug. True breaks mean disconnecting from screens and mental effort. Spend time in nature, meditate, or talk to someone about anything but exams. These moments of rest prevent burnout and keep your mind sharp. Remember, a rested mind is a powerful mind. Prioritize sleep, movement, and real downtime. Your brain and body are your most important study tools. Take care of them and your results will follow. Build your foundation first. We've gone from feeling buried by exams to being in control. Passive learning is out. Active learning is your new path. Your toolkit: flashcards with spaced repetition, the Feynman Technique, and practice tests. Add the Pomodoro Technique for focus and self-care for a strong foundation. This isn't just about grades. It's a new philosophy: smart work over hard work. Success comes from consistent, intelligent habits. The skills you build now, discipline, focus, strategy, will serve you for life. You're not just learning to pass exams, you're learning how to learn. Start small. Try one technique today. Take that first step. Make a flashcard, set a Pomodoro, or explain a concept simply. The exam mountain isn't there to bury you. It's there for you to climb. Trust the process, take care of yourself, and show the world what you can do. You've got this.